Hi, friend. How are you today? It is noon in New York City. It's February 16th. Welcome to today's edition of How To with Julie Sue. We have some super fun guests on, and I would like to invite them up. I know we have them coming up. And let me bring them up here. I'm going to call up our co-host. Our co-host, Charlie Cavalier. He makes me very happy. Charlie coming on and saying hello, sharing the afternoon with us, and we have some super special guests today. Let's see. There he is. Hi, Charlie Cavalier.
Julie! I
Hi.
said Zuckerberg's name 3 times and all of a sudden you appeared. It was great.
You know, Mark Zuckerberg, we must have like a hotline to him, because when we say his name or his sister's name, I'm moving things around here because I'm waving to our friend that's come on. Hello, friend. How are you? What did you do this weekend?
Let's see. I watched the Super Bowl. Congratulations to all the Rams fans. I caught up on some work, and I actually started reading a new book, if I have it handy. Have to give a shout out to our friend Don Allen for recommending Ready Player One, the book. I've seen the movie. I love the movie. He knows I love the movie. So I actually started chapter 1 of Ready Player One over the weekend. And if anybody has any secrets as to how to squeeze in more reading time, I'm all ears. Julie, do you have any?
I have a secret.
Any recommend?
I do. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I'm all ears.
No. So if you would like to read more, then I suggest you get on a plane and fly. Do not put on your in-flight Wi-Fi, and you can read the book. I have a feeling you might be able to do that soon.
I will be able to do that soon. I'm going to use that as a perfect segue. As soon as we get done with the show, I am headed to the airport because I am going to enjoy ETH Denver, and we're going to see our friend in Denver. I hope it's not too cold, by the way. I don't know if I brought enough warm clothes.
Ooh, well, listen, I know what you normally pack, and
hoodies and jeans aren't going to get it done. Is that what you're saying?
Actually, it could. You know, I'm going to call in. Let's see if I can, just because we have someone who is boots on the ground. Let's see if she is around. And if she is our resident Denver local. She can tell us quickly about ETH Denver. Let's see if Layla Sarper is available. If she's not available before our first, there she is, Layla. Hi,
Layla.
Hey guys.
Hi. We are on our way to Denver. I mean, Charlie's literally hopping off the show and getting in an Uber. I get to do enough time to post the show and then hop in an Uber.
Amazing.
Tell us really quickly about ETH Denver and what we should have already packed in our wardrobes.
Well, you don't need to bring much because people are giving away some amazing stuff. But it's going to snow today. But then yesterday I didn't have to wear a jacket. So it's a mixed bag weather-wise. But then, yeah, there's lots of parties. Like, gosh, there's so much stuff going on. So, yeah, I think, did you ask what to pack? Yeah. Maybe
I love
a little bit of club wear.
I love a little club wear, a little this and that. Tell us really quickly about ETH Denver. And then I know you're very busy. Thank you for jumping on. And tell us what it's about.
I'm actually chasing around a toddler because ETH Denver offers free childcare.
I love it.
But yeah, my gosh, this is the first year that we've had multiple venues. Normally it's just a sports castle. I mean, what to expect? I mean, obviously Vitalik speaking will be a big one. My gosh, no, sorry, I wasn't super prepared for this. I just saw the message and I was like, oh my God, it's that time now. So really just like the programming from all the sponsors has been insane. Like Harmony had a crazy party last night, and it's just really cool seeing what all the sponsors are providing as side events. Has been really exciting. And then the art, I'm just so excited. I've seen like the displays they have set up in the sports castle. Just mind blown. Like I can't wait to show you guys. I think it's gonna be so cool. Like the displays of all the NFT artists and physical prints as well. So that's probably what I'm most excited about is we have the most talented team to curate the art for this show. So that's what I'm excited about.
I love it. Now, I know that there is a wait list because all the tickets were given out. So if someone wants to be on the wait list, just go to ethdenver.com. I know. Thank you so much for coming on and giving us a quick, just a quick update of where we're going and what to pack. And we're going to see you soon in a few hours, Layla.
Yeah, sounds good. And they're not really letting anyone at the moment in from the wait list.
Okay.
But there are side events. Like I know a lot of people attended NFT NYC with never having a ticket. So it's kind of similar.
True story.
Yeah, true story for a lot of folks. Sure. So if you're in the Denver area, make sure you check any of those Eventbrites. Thank you so much, Layla. We will see you soon.
Yeah,
So excited
so
to have an in real life. Bye, sweet.
Safe
We'll see you soon. Thank you. Oh, Charlie, this is so exciting. I cannot wait to get to
I can't
Denver.
wait.
I did pack.
Yeah.
I did pack correctly. I hope you did.
I brought swimsuits and t-shirts and tank tops.
Oh no. Did you pack for the wrong place?
Hi everyone! I'm super happy
Oh, you know what?
be here.
Oh, so good.
Thank you so much for letting me on.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited to have you. We were just talking about what to wear and pack when we go to Eat Denver. Now we can jump right into you as our first guest. I am super honored to have you on the show because you have inspired me through Instagram for over a year. I want to give you a little promo. This is my friend G. My friend G is online. G is for great. You can drop down. G is for great is an NFT collector, an artist, a meditation guru, which I have to say, I love your meditations. I think you shared with me that this year you're 9. Is that correct?
Yes,
Wow.
I'm 9.
I don't know how much more promo I can give you other than I'd like to say you're my friend and I'm honored to have you here with Charlie and to meet you finally on our IG Live. Welcome to the family.
I'm super happy to be here. I'm super excited too.
We are too, and
love
G, you have some friends in the comment section saying hello to you, and everyone is super excited to see you. And I've talked to a few of my friends, and they love your basketball videos.
Wow, I never knew that.
So, who is your favorite basketball player? If you could play basketball with one person, who do you think you're picking?
It would either be Stephen Curry or Kyrie Irving.
Okay. I said those are some pretty good choices, Julie.
Right to the top. I think
right
if
to the
G
top.
gets to hang out with Stefan, then anywhere G is, I'm going to be because, Stefan is one of my faves too. I kind of have a top 5, but that's okay. I'll put Stefan really high up. I love old school basketball players like Magic Johnson. And, this is really silly. I love the Harlem Globetrotters because they made basketball fun for me. Yeah.
I like them too. I've went to a game with them once.
I have never been to a Globetrotters game. That sounds fun.
I love how he just throws that out. I went to a game with them once. That's we have a little surprise for you, Charlie, because our show is always full of surprises for you.
I like surprises.
Yeah.
I like surprises.
So, G, do you want to tell Charlie what the surprise is?
Yes.
Okay.
Guess what, Charlie?
What?
I'm going to see you in real life.
When?
At VCon!
Yeah! Let's go! That's awesome. I'm so happy, G. So I will see you in Minneapolis, where I'm guessing you're going to cross me over, and you're not dunking quite yet, right? We're still doing layups?
Yeah, I'm not dunking just yet.
Okay, so you're gonna cross me up, and you're gonna drive to the hoop and put it in the hole with a layup.
Okay.
All right, that sounds like a plan. And I heard that Gary Vee is having a 3-versus-3 basketball tournament at VCon.
Ooh.
So what do you say we go watch that?
Okay, I'll watch it. That sounds fun.
That does sound fun. It's always some in real life events. Julie, are you gonna hoop it up with us?
Listen, I'll watch it up. That's because I'm definitely an audience. I'm definitely an audience member. But I want to get back to how G has VCon access. G, will you give us the 411 or the information on how you are going to be able to show up in real life?
Yes. So my NF Auntie Bella and Mr. Joel were kind enough to give me the VCon entrance to get to VCon. And I am super excited to go, and I am also very grateful.
That is so cool.
You know, I'm going to get right to your questions, G. You know, there were, I'm really inspired by you because I wish at 9 I had family on my team that supported the idea of me being around art. They didn't know not to support. They just didn't know about supporting, because your mom, Dee, she's been really supportive. How did you get involved besides art? You also do meditation. What brought you to doing meditation? Can you fill us in there?
So, I just, I sometimes get frustrated. So, my mom and we started doing meditations, and I started to calm down, and I was getting more and more happy, and then I started doing meditations every day.
This leads me to my question, Charlie. You mentioned you were going to start meditating. Have you? My house.
G is meditating more often and more disciplined than I am. So I am just going to hide in my shame right here. And also at the same time say, G, you are very inspirational, because I am trying to get better at motivating. I'm trying to motivate myself to meditate more often. So what is your favorite part about meditating now that you're doing it all the time?
Well, I just like when I say like stuff to myself, I feel inspired and I feel happy, and then I'm just super excited to go and do something.
I mean, that sounds like a win all the way around. So I need to start meditating more, right?
Yes. How about we start right now?
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to. Okay.
Wow. We're not sure this is going to go. Welcome to our first version of How To with Juliesue Meditation with G.
I hope I don't mess this up. Let's go.
Okay. So just close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, and then now I will.
Okay.
So just calm down, and I'll just say some powerful words. I am great. I am powerful. I am fearless. Okay, now repeat after me. I am great.
I am great.
I am great.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am fearless.
I am fearless.
I am fearless.
Okay, now everyone in the audience watching, are you guys ready? Let's say it all together. We are great.
We are great.
We are great.
We are powerful.
We are powerful.
We are fearless.
We are fearless.
Fearless.
Great job. Woohoo!
I love it. I hope our friends did that with us. That was awesome, G. I loved it. And I honestly, you feel a sense of calmness and peace come over you. I will say, though, I am still fearful of snakes. It didn't solve my snake phobia. I don't like the snakes still.
Oh, gee, you know what? I had a dream last night, and Charlie, he was a happy snake, but he was a colorful snake. He was orange and had a little yellow, and he came right up to me, and he came right up on my arm like this, and he looked right at me, and I wasn't afraid at all. So maybe my dream will help you be fearless with snakes, because he was a happy snake.
I hope so.
Cool.
I hope so.
We have another surprise for you. G, will you share? I pinned a comment from someone who's very special to all of us. Yeah, will you explain how you and Miss Manda Art are connected?
Yeah, so I just started watching her lives, and then we started talking to each other, and now I'm even learning how to make digital art from her. I'm now learning cartooning too.
Wow.
She's good at cartoons, isn't she? She makes things fun and whimsical.
Yes, I like her art. It's really cool and funny.
That's the best part, if it makes you giggle, for sure.
I can't draw anything, G, so I am excited to see what you're creating for us as you're working at stuff. And if it's anything like the meditation you just brought to the community, I'm extremely ecstatic to see the artwork you bring to the community.
Me too. I'm really excited to see what I will make.
Gee, you have I have to say, you have so many fans. that came on the direct messages after I post the stories. And I just pinned a comment right now from your biggest fan girl, Schmooper Girl. Did you see what she says?
Yeah, I can't wait to meet you too.
Oh, just, joy is coming out of me like a giggle. I think it's great when like happiness comes out as a sound.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're
for
kind of
sure.
close. We're kind of close to the end of the segment. This is never goodbye, as Charlie likes to say. It's always, we're going to see you again. I have a feeling we're going to see you sooner than VCon, which
Yes.
is in May. That doesn't give us much time, but we would love to have you back on the show. And I know we didn't get to all the questions we talked about earlier, but one of the most important things for me is finding out when we have a friend on what inspires them. So would you close out your segment by sharing maybe a sentence or two or something that inspires you?
Yeah, so my dad inspires me because he teaches me to be strong and also that if you work hard, you can be great.
Yeah,
and also the world is my inspiration, everything around me.
And just like Miss Manda Art says, Bella Iron, Ella is a beautiful human. And your Azen Joseph Mann said, love you, best friend.
Hi, AJ. I love you too.
Oh, gee, we love you. Will you come back again and join us on another show?
Please.
For sure.
Perfect.
Awesome. Let's wish both Charlie and I safe travels, since once we get right off the live, we're going to go right into an Uber to get to a plane to get to Denver, and we'll see you soon.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, G.
Make sure you follow G before we
Bye.
before he signs off. Make sure you follow G from the drop down menu right above my head. All right, you guys. All right, G. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
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 Julie, that is just too awesome. That is cuteness overload. That is not fair. That is awesome. I wanted to play basketball with G in Minneapolis at VCon. Thank you. That was an amazing surprise.
We didn't even get to tell G that you've been on basketball playground hustling people for 3-point shots. So I don't want to see you hustling G at all, because I've seen his moves. He can bounce 2 basketballs in between his legs.
I know.
He's got more skills than you do, Charlie.
Kids got handles. Our friend, V-Friend's family tree, Mystery Man Cam, said I better be careful because he'll break my ankles. And I believe it. I believe it.
No.
He'll cross me up and I'll land in Wisconsin, and you guys will still be in Minnesota.
Listen, when we're going to talk about crossing it up and having mad skills, our next guest, Kellen David, is, he's a new friend to us, but I'm going to bring Kellen David on. I've invited him to come up. So let's see if our, Instagram gods give us the opportunity to have Kellen David join us.
Zuckerberg. It kind of works like the movie Beetlejuice. If you weren't with us last week, if you say the name 3 times, Instagram will see. Look. Yay!
Hey!
Hi.
Hey, Kellen.
I'm crooked.
David, how are you?
That's okay. You can be sideways. Just
I love it.
You can be sideways as long as you don't come at us sideways. Is that fair?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
Oh, we love it. I want to give our friend a really quick shout on how we ended up coming to your art and all of your brilliance when it comes to sharing the love from your heart. I was at a Phoenix airport restaurant sitting next to someone, and they sat us a little too close to each other, and we were both like, this isn't exactly 6 feet. And I said, I'm vaxxed. He said, I'm vaxxed. I said, I was just tested. He said, I was just tested. I said, I'll keep my mask on while I eat. And he said he was going to Minneapolis. And I said, I'm going to Minneapolis for VCon. He goes, one of my really good friends is an artist, and he told me about VCon. And by the way, he's also the artist inside the Moxie Hotel. You are like, and then I looked at your website, and I am blown away. Kellen, I'm introducing you to Charlie, Kellen. Hi, I'm Julie. Welcome to our friends here on Instagram
It's great to be
Live.
here. Yeah, in such a small world. Vaughn, the guy that you met, is one of my oldest friends. He's a college roommate. I lived with him, and we went to law school together. And I actually just crashed on his couch for a few months while I was in between residences, and now just running into you. It's a small world, but glad he did.
And I have to say, it's even a smaller world. My father was a magician, and I carry his honor with me everywhere, and his stage name was Vaughn. your friend Sam
Yeah,
that
it's
introduced
just
me to you. So
everything
Too many
is lining up.
coincidences.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So I love the
oh,
marathon.
sorry, when Julie
No.
told me about this, I was extremely excited because we will be. I guess I will be staying. Please don't stalk me. I will be staying at the Moxie for VCon, so I get to enjoy your amazing artwork. And as I'm on your, by the way, while you're here, everyone hit that drop down arrow, follow Kels and David. If you're not, this artwork is amazing. And before we get into some of the individual stuff you've done, how does the process even occur for being chosen to have your artwork throughout an entire hotel?
So the story with the Mox is actually a kind of random story. They were actually the first sort of business to give me an opportunity to paint a mural with their business. I've only been a full-time artist for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I had never painted a mural before. They gave me the chance to paint their mural or paint a mural in one of the Moxies, and the relationship kind of built from there. I just sort of built out a proposal to be a artist in residence for the Moxie for both of them in Minneapolis, and they agreed to it. They had never had artists in residence before, but I wrote out the proposal and they agreed to it, and that led to me being able to curate some art shows for them. And then I just finished a couple of weeks ago painting one of the suites in the Moxie and putting a bunch of artwork in there.
Well, hopefully that's my room. If we could, hopefully that's my room when we get to Minneapolis. And you bring up the murals for the first time ever. You paint on a lot of different canvases. What is your favorite? If you could only paint on one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I think it'd probably be murals. This is actually one of mine behind me, actually.
Wow.
I love the sort of community aspect of a mural, and what it brings to the space that you're working in. A lot of the work that I do is for startups and new businesses, female-owned businesses. I've started a couple businesses myself, so I know how hard it is to get started. I know like what it means to have this brand new space. So if I can just be a part of that and add something to their space, like it's really meaningful.
Absolutely.
Well, you do bring up something that you shared with me earlier, and it's a project that you're working on. It's called RT Projects without the I guess vowels in the words. And you
Art
mentioned
projects.
that yeah, it's if you guys want to see it, you can always of course follow Kellen David and he'll lead you to it, but it's rtprjcts.xyz, and you mentioned that it is about focusing impact on the ecosystem. Can you share a little more about this project, because it really resonated with me?
Yeah, so basically I've been looking for a way to sort of expand my art into the NFT world, and I have a good core group of purpose-driven entrepreneurs here in Minneapolis who also are looking to get into the NFT space. So we just decided, why not just go all out and try to build out our own ecosystem. And what the plan is to do with our ecosystem is to use it as a gateway to bring underrepresented groups into the Web3 crypto space, empower people of color, women to execute NFT projects, to buy their first NFTs, anything we can sort of do to sort of within the nature of decentralization, like share the benefits that are being created with blockchain and Web3 technology.
I think that's so important, because so much of the focus in tech sometimes overlooks the communities that might be marginalized, and however that fits in. I know I certainly as a woman have had, some challenges along the way, and some of our friends here are also fit into some of those communities. And it would be great because we're all just digital code, if it didn't really matter. But that's not the social norms right now. The social norms mean that you and me and Charlie use our voice and speak up for communities and say, how can we be a part of bringing this knowledge to these local areas, helping older folks that are looking to get back into the community, marginalized communities, kids maybe coming into the space like G, who was our previous guest,
Yep.
and teaching them those skills of Web3, NFTs, development, connectivity, and it's really important. Now, I invite all of our friends that are on here who are V friends, who are going to go to VCon. Kellen David is a Minneapolis resident. He is connected to the Minneapolis Pulse. All you have to do is use that drop-down menu, follow him. And I'm sure once you're within the scope of a local in Minneapolis, you can't help but fall into something exciting while you're at VCon that you didn't expect to happen.
Yep. And we actually have a few surprises planned for VCon weekend as well. Working with some local businesses on some NFT specific events, and fingers crossed that we will have Minneapolis's first NFT lounge open by V weekend, in which we will be hosting, hopefully be hosting the launch of my first big NFT project.
Wow. I mean,
Wow.
He said
Yeah,
a few
wow,
things.
exactly,
He
yes.
said NFT, he said lounge, and then he mentioned himself. Those are like three of my favorite things right now on the show is, NFT, a lounge, and Kellen David. Will you promise me, so it's easy to find what that is, if it turns out that you can add somehow to your bio and Instagram, or if you do a link tree or you have a website, will you create a tab so we can find all of the either not only your artwork, which Charlie has that on the screen right now, which one of your favorite pieces was of mine was the super colorful hearts that came at me on the front of your Instagram page. But you have a very distinct style that when we see your work, it's very obvious it's you. Do you have an artist that inspired you to have this very unique style of your own?
I would say if I had to pick an artistic inspiration, it'd definitely be Basquiat. My mom introduced me to him very, very young age, and he's always been somebody that I've looked up to. But really, I think my style is kind of just developing as I go. I don't have any formal training or any artistic background, really. So everything is just sort of self-taught, and it's just sort of evolving within, the aesthetic that I like, and it seems to be something that other people like as well. So
yeah, I love it.
I love it. I love the skateboards, and I also am gonna be, because Julie knows this about me, I love a good hoodie. I love myself a good hoodie. So I'm gonna use this to rep you. I'm gonna go help myself. Well, I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna go purchase a Hybrid Nation hoodie. HybridNationClothing.com. You can hop on over there from Kellen's Instagram to this Instagram page.
And little known secret about Hybrid Nation, my clothing brand that I co-founded with a college roommate. We've been doing that for about 10 years. Started it in college. We were the first merchandise partner with Vayner Sports.
Really?
So we had about a 3-year partnership where we made all the merchandise for Vayner Sports. We went to all his Super Bowl parties, SB parties. So, a decent history with the Vayner family.
And we've got some comments. Hybrid Nation stuff is amazing. Definitely purchase. Don't worry, Kit Kenny. I definitely will.
I like that. We are running to the end of the show, and I know Charlie has to order his Uber to get to the airport to get to East Denver. So, Kellen, this is not the end of us ever seeing you. We're going to see you in real life. We'd love to have you back on the show. We always like our friend to end with an inspiring sentence or something that brings light into their life. Is there something that you live by that makes you happy on a daily basis or brings light into your life when you think of it?
Yeah, it's just, everything I do is sort of, based around spreading love and compassion. And I'm constantly inspired by just the human race and the things that we can do when, the shackles are taken off and there's no limitations on our imagination and our ability to create. So many amazing artists, so many just talented individuals in the world that inspire me on a daily basis.
Charlie, since we're coming right up on the end of the show, what would you like to live by today?
Follow your passions, and as long as you're not hurting others, be unapologetically yourself.
I like that. And I pinned from Uncle Artica, says, be kind, show compassion, repeat. And I'd like to say for today,
it's my motto.
Oh, is that your motto? Uncle
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Do you know Uncle Artica? Is Uncle Artica a friend?
I do. He's a Minneapolis friend, yeah.
Oh, Uncle Artica, I'm going to follow you now because we're coming to Minneapolis and I'd like to have more friends in the area. And I would love to go along with this and invite you to come back again, Kellen David. And I would love to say my inspiring sentence is always plant the love seed.
Love that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Thank you,
Kellen,
Kellen.
for showing up.
Thanks for having
Bye, Kellen.
me. Yeah, of course.
We'll see you soon. In real life. Safe
In real
life.
life.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
everybody.
you.